What's up? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, the desk is loaded with modeling and craft supplies, and in this video we're going to talk about where I got them, how much I paid for them, and what you might pay for them on Amazon. All right, welcome back. I'm George. This is the Model Railroad Show. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell so you know when I upload new content. So, not the video I was planning to make today, but came down here and have all this stuff. I do buy a lot of modeling supplies at the Hobby Lobby. I am fortunate enough that we have two of them close. You may or may not have a Hobby Lobby close to you. For that reason, I will leave links to everything, just about everything in this video, below for the Amazon equivalents, okay? Let's get right into it. First things first here, I got some 16th by 16th inch basswood. I buy a lot of basswood there. There's a lot of different sizes, but I just wanted some 16th by 16th. This is pretty close to railroad ties once you cut them down. And detailing my yard, I'm gonna do some railroad ties. I'm gonna have a video. I'll show you how I do that. But I got 5 24-inch strips here. All right, $1.99. I looked on Amazon. You can only buy them. I can only find them in like huge quantities of 60. So when you do the math, that's $3 for 5. So $1.99 for 5. So you're saving a buck there on the basswood. All right, and that's $1. I get it. It's not much. It's a little bit something. One thing that might shock you here is dull coat, and I still do buy my dull coat like this. I know lots of people use different things for dull coat, but I'm still buying Tester's dull coat for the time being, at least. $8.49. I bought 2 of these at the Hobby Lobby, and basically because that's all they had. Finding this in the hobby stores and anywhere else, including Walmart, it can be a little bit pricey. On Amazon, I found this exact same one for $11.25. Now, and I'm not just, going through and finding the first Amazon. Like, I was actually looking for decent prices. I saw this as high as, I think, $13, a lot around 12, but said $11.25 was the least I found. The dull coat for Vallejo airbrush thinner. I know you might be saying, George, I haven't seen you use an airbrush. Well, guess what? I haven't, but video to come, I did buy an airbrush. All right, so I got a couple of things of thinner here. The thinner was, and $3.99 is the thinner. And on Amazon, these same things are like 14 bucks, which I thought was crazy. I'm sure there's a lot of different things that you could use for thinner, but my starting out on this airbrush venture, I went with the Vallejo airbrush thinner. I also always pick up a couple of paints to resupply the Vallejo model color paint supply when I'm there. The big reason is, again, $3.99 at the Hobby Lobby and $7.45 on Amazon. And I know they can be a little pricey at the hobby store. And I'm not here to look down hobby stores. I mean, we should support them while we have them, especially if you have one you like. But it is expensive times, and try to save money in the hobby where I can, especially for some of this stuff. Something I picked up that I talked about using in a video prior is some accelerator, and this is the Bob Smith Industries accelerator. All right, $7.49 at the Hobby Lobby, and it accelerates a wide variety of super glues, and $10.75 on Amazon. So quite a bit of savings there. I thought that was pretty significant. Small triangular cotton swabs. These are in packs of 50. I go through these like no tomorrow. I do use them for cleaning track, especially in end scale. They work really well for getting into like the turnouts. And so they're kind of pointy. They're really firm, but they're cotton. I use them a lot. They come in packs of 50 for $3.99, which is a nice round Hobby Lobby number. On Amazon, I've seen them as high as $16.59, and that's just people trying to get you, because if you look around, you can find them for $6.90. All right, so not quite half price, but much, much cheaper. All right. And some other things I got there. X-Acto blades. Not sure how much these were, but it's I just picked up. I'm always picking up number 11 X-Acto blades. You can order them. They're probably, this is something that's actually probably cheaper on Amazon because you can order them in huge quantities. And if you're doing a lot of model railroad, honestly, you'll go through them a lot faster than you might think, especially if you're scratch building with styrene. There's nothing like having a fresh X-Acto blade, and I like the number 11s. Because if you work in medicine, you know, and 11 blades are what we use. And the other thing I always pick up while I'm at the Hobby Lobbies are paintbrushes. And not that it's a big deal. Honestly, I think paintbrushes are a wash. And I've bought some great paintbrushes on Amazon, especially these small paintbrushes. I bought 2 sets. These are 1 through 10-aught. It's got a 5-aught, a 3-aught. I don't know what the second to last one in here is. Just a 0. All right, so it's a nice little set. They're $2.99, so I don't pull my hair out if they don't last that long. So they're, kind of cheap, but you go through them. And the other thing, it's $5.99. That there's really not an equivalent for in Amazon, but I do pick this up, is this value brush set. And this value brush set has a lot of stuff in it. It's got some small brushes, not the greatest detail brushes, I would say, but it does have some foam brushes in there. And if you're ballasting, these foam brushes are awesome. And they have big soft brushes in there that you can also use when you're ballasting, especially in N scale. They're probably a little small for HO, but for spreading some ballast. And then there's some firm brushes in here that really I use for glue brushes. So I have a bunch of these. I have a drawer full of these. Every time I head over to the Hobby Lobby, I feel like one of these finds its way into the cart. So that's the haul. I know it's fast, quick video, talking away, but you can save some decent money by going to Hobby Lobby. Amazon isn't all it's cracked up to be. There are people out there trying to get you, especially with some of these items, like the craft swabs. I mean, holy cow. I couldn't imagine paying $17 for these craft swabs, but if you don't know, I guess you don't know. All right. So let me know if you have the Hobby Lobby by you. Let me know what you buy there. They have a lot of different crafts, a lot of different things there, especially the balsa wood. That's the place to buy it. That's the cheapest place by far I've ever seen it. That's it. Thanks for watching. Like I said, my name is George. This is the Model Railroad Show. And hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, give me a thumbs up so that you know when I post new content and more people can see this content. All right. So I'll catch you in the next one.